waiting for the second half. They've put an extra couple of minutes up on the clock as they have a couple extra minutes to warm up. Quickly looking at the Blue Devils' schedule this year, they opened up the season with 2 losses, home against Esco, and then they went to Two Harbors. They won 3 games in a row. They beat Mesabi, East I Falls, and Greenway. Then last Thursday, with Elvith Gilbert unable to play, they went up to Walker, Minnesota, and got beat by the strongest team, the best team in 3A football. They lost to Dilworth Glitton Fenton by a score of 49-14. Meanwhile, the Proctor Rails this year, their schedules look like this. They opened up the season in Hibbing, beating the Blue Jackets 22-0, and they lost 5 consecutive games. They went to North Branch, they lost to Cloquet, they lost twice to Duluth East, and then last week they lost to Hermantown 28-0. So 1-5 season for the Rails, 3-3 season for the Blue Devils coming into this playoff game this afternoon. And everyone's just standing around, they're waiting for that clock to run down. Seniors on this Blue Devils squad. Just taking a look at that just now. Cole Schaefer, Landon McCarty, Jack Toman, Mason Carlson, Ryan Scherf, Sam Schultz, Nicky Peters, Kevin Plesha, Josh Stickney, Ben Wilson, Drew Hohenstein, Ben Strukel, and Tom Nemenich. Blue Devil coaches, Matt Anderson, Nate Anderson, Isaac Christensen, Evan Freelieb, Jace Freelieb, and Austin Strukel. Activities director is Josh Lampa, and athletic trainer is Brad Curran. Superintendent of schools, Dr. Noel Schmidt, and principal is Lisa Perkovich. Blue Devils will bring their receive team out on the field. Burris and Dahl will drop back deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Kicking off will be Jake Amendola. All set for the second half. 14-8 Blue Devils. 24 minutes of football remaining. Kickoff is very short. Scherf will field it at the 30-yard line. The 35, the 40. He's going to go down near the 43-yard line. Virginia with great field position to start our second half. Check the Blue Devils now with their offensive line. Looks like pretty much the same. 55 is Stickney, 69 is Krenz. Looks like 58's Aluni. 77 is Strukel. 66 is Hohenstein. First play, second half. Little misdirection on a reverse play. Proctor was not fooled. Peters gets tackled a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Handoff went to Burris first, who then gives it back to Peters, and a loss. It'll be second down for the Blue Devils. Ball's on that left hash mark. Toman, short drop, throwing the ball, and Dahl cannot hold on to it. And it'll be third down right there, and Gavin just could not hold on to the ball. I think maybe he was looking to go upfield before he had control of it. And it'll be a third down play now for the Blue Devils. Carlson, that's out wide to the right. Here's Tolman rolling right, looking downfield, throwing the ball for Peters, and Nicky, did he catch it? I think he did. They rule he caught it at the 42-yard line. Let's see if we can watch that on the replay. Well, hard to really tell from back here, but it looked like he did come up with it, and it's a first down for Virginia at the 42-yard line of the rails. Clock is running, second half just underway. Winner will play Saturday. Now Carlson will come out wide left. This is Dahl coming in motion. Handoff goes to Burris to the right side, and Jake with some running room on that right side. The ball came out again. Proctor's got another Blue Devil fumble. That's the fourth Virginia turnover today. 3 fumbles and 1 interception. And the Rails are in business from their own 37-yard line. St. Germain will come out to the right. McLeod left. Tchaikovsky from the shotgun. St. Germain comes in motion. Coming this way is Jahola, he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Landon McCarty with the tackle for the Blue Devils. Loss of a yard, second down and 11 for the Rails. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Handoff. No place for Moores to go. Austin Moores is tackled right along the line of scrimmage. Check that, it's Ongen. Right along the line of scrimmage. It gets pushed back by Nick Peters, and a host of Blue Devils in on the stop. Third and about 11 for the Rails. Now McLeod comes out wide. St. Germain is in the slot. Tchaikovsky throwing the ball in the middle. It's intercepted by Nemanich, and Tommy returns it to the 35-yard line. Tackle and a play by McPhee, and Virginia's in business with the turnover. First and 10, Virginia from the Proctor 35-yard line. First and 10, Virginia, 9:11 to play in the third. Now McCarty goes out wide right. Schaefer left. Tolman from the shotgun. Here comes McCarty in motion. Handoff goes to Scherf, right side. He avoids one tackle and gets about 6, maybe 7 yards. Lindbergh in on a stop for Proctor. Second down and 4 for the Blue Devils. Tuchel comes in motion. Scherf with the handoff this time going right side, and he's not going to go anyplace. This time they kind of read the play. They'll put the ball down. Looks like the 29-yard line. There's no gain at all. It'll be third down and 4. Tuchel comes in motion, gets a handoff coming his way with a nice hole. Cuts back inside to the 15, to the 10-yard, to the 14-yard line. Watch the hole. He just reads his blocking, cuts back inside, and gets taken down near the 15-yard line. That's a nice run, nice blocking by the Blue Devils on their left side. First and 10 for the Blue Devils. Tuchel get in motion. Coming quarterback keeper, that's Tolman. He may have gained a yard to the 14-yard line. Fugger in on the stop for Proctor. The Rails don't list any grades or weights on their program, so we can't tell just how big that 55 is, but he looks like he's a pretty good-sized kid. Here's a reverse play coming back this way is Tuchel trying to get to the edge, cuts in, and he'll score a touchdown for the Blue Devils. A 14-yard touchdown run for Miguel Tuchel. Blue Devils will go for the 2-point conversion. 14-yard touchdown run for Miguel Tuchel, and now the Blue Devils have a 20-8 lead going for the 2-point conversion. Tuchel motion. Now he's rolling, throwing the ball up for Nemanich, and Tommy cannot come down with it. It's incomplete, and the score will stand at 20-8. Blue Devils over the Rails. We'll watch the replay, and then we'll take a timeout and get ready for the Virginia kickoff. Little contact made by McLeod prevented the 2-point conversion. 20-8 Virginia. We'll have more in 1 minute.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Blue Devils with a 20-8 lead over the Proctor Rails on this playoff afternoon game. Very cool Tuesday afternoon. One more game on tap here this afternoon. I think it starts about 5 o'clock or so. Here's a rolling kickoff, and it's going to be downed by McPhee. And that's where Proctor will start from their 27-yard line. So the Blue Devils extended their lead with that touchdown. Proctor will start from the 27-yard line. Chakowski. He'll hand it off to Onken, and he'll get to the 30, so a gain of about 3. Wilson, 57, in a stop for the Blue Devils. Second down and 7 for the Rails. Chakowski will keep it rolling. Looks downfield, and it is thrown behind the intended receiver, Lindbergh. And it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7.
Once again, the winner will play Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock in Aiken. The Blue Devil front 77 is Strukel, 66 is Hohenstein, 69 is Krenz. Mannon is 25, 32 are Peters, their outside linebackers. Wilson, Burris, Nebnage, your inside linebackers. Schaefer, Dahl, and Scherf are your safeties and corners. Long pass downfield and incomplete. They look for a flag, and now Lindbergh is hurt. We're going to watch this one again. A long pass was thrown down for Lindbergh. It's ruled an incomplete pass, so it's going to be 4th down and 7. And now Proctor will bring their punt team out once again, and Scherf will drop back to receive it. Lindbergh, the injured player, will leave the field. Amendola in punt formation. Standing back inside his 20. Pressure on, the kick's away. Scherf calls for a fair catch and takes it at his own 46-yard line. And Virginia will bring their offensive unit out once again. Great field position for Virginia. And again, Looney the center. You got Stickney, Krenz. Hohenstein and Strickle in the offensive line. Boy, they've done a nice job today, and the Blue Devils have a 12-point lead in this game, 20-8. Ball's on that left hash mark. Peters goes in motion, fake to Peters. Toman on a keeper, and Toman is going to keep those feet moving and get to the 49-yard line. Second down and 8 for Virginia. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. Schaefer and Dahl now will go out to the right. Now the Blue Devils with 3 on that side. Peters fakes, gets the fake, and here is Toman on a keeper, gets to midfield, and now we got a flag thrown in. We got another holding penalty on the Blue Devils in the offensive line. Proctor wants to take the 10 yards. They'll move it back inside the Blue Devil 40 to the 39. Ball's on the 39-yard line. Peters goes in motion, gets the handoff, trying to go to the right side, and he gets tripped up after he gets to the 40-yard line. Alex McPhee on a stop once again. It'll be 3rd down and long for Virginia. Here comes Toman, throws underneath the Peters. He's at the 50, the 45, gets knocked out of bounds near a 1st down, and looks like where they're going to mark it, it's going to be a Virginia 1st down. That's Toman to Nick Peters. They move the sticks, and Virginia will keep the ball. First and 10, Virginia from the Proctor 42-yard line. Burris in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. Nice block by Peters. Burris gets to the 35. Watch this block by Peters. Peters makes the big block. 2nd and 2. Burris gets a handoff again, trying to get to that right edge. He'll get there and get close to a first down. Let's see where they'll mark it. Looks like they're going to mark it just short. It's going to be 3rd and short. McCarty brings the play into Tolman. Clock is under 3.5 to play in the 3rd. Blue Devils with the only score so far here in the second half. 14-yard run by Miquin Tukul. Peters a motion man. Tolman on a keeper, and he'll dive for a Blue Devil first down.
Tolman on a keeper for a first down, Blue Devils.
Well, I guess now they're looking. It looked like he had it with the dive. Now they're going to move it back. I think they're going to have to call the chains in.
Check that. We're going to measure it.
So they'll bring the chain gang out and they'll check it. Looked like with that dive, looked like he had it, but spot on the far side ruled differently. And we'll see now as they stretch out. Yep, Blue Devil first down.
First down, Blue Devils.
First and 10, Virginia, with 3:08 to play in the 3rd quarter. The Blue Devils on top of the Proctor rails, 20-8. Now Manning and Scherf will come in offensively for Virginia. Schaefer comes out to the left side. Here's the Wildcat setup. Direct snap goes to Scherf, trying to get outside, but Lindbergh will throw him back. Trevor Lindbergh with the stop. Very short gain, but more importantly, they'll just keep running some of that clock. The ball is getting deeper in the Proctor territory. Rails defensively have to come up with a play. They've got to stop the Blue Devils on this offensive series. You don't want to let them get in the end zone one more time here in this quarter. Blue Devils short a player. Scherf quickly gets out on the field, gets set. Everyone is set. Snap goes. Here's a pass, and it is caught. Short gain. It goes to number 21. That's Gavin Dahl. It goes to the 25-yard line.
Gavin Dahl picked up about 5 yards. Comes up on 3rd down and 2.
Going to be 3rd down and about 2 for Virginia with 1:45 to play in the 3rd. Blue Devils with a 20-8 lead on the Proctor rails. This is Section 7 3A football from the Mountain Iron Buell High School football field. 3rd down play for the Blue Devils. Handoff goes to Scherf. Gets a big hole in the middle, and Scherf's going to get a first down near the 15-yard line.
Number 12, McLeod on the tackle.
Tackle was Nolan McLeod for the rails. They'll put it down at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Blue Devils going quickly. Here's quarterback Tolman under some trouble, running away from the pressure, throwing the ball wide open, and the pass was just short. Tolman knew it too. Let's see who the coming up is. Mason Carlson. Oh man, Mason was wide open too, and he just shorted, just threw it in there short to him. It'll be 1:06 showing in the clock. 3rd down play, handoff to Scherf, and Ryan tiptoes through and looks like he's going to
67 on the tackle. That would be
see where they're going to put it. It's going to be 3rd down and what? 3rd down and
got a 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Tolman will give it off to Scherf. Scherf gets to the 5-yard line, or check that to the 10-yard line.
Sure brings it down to the 10-yard line. We have a fourth down. And 3.
Looks like the Blue Devils now could just run the clock out in this quarter. I don't think they have to take another snap. 18 seconds to play in the quarter. Well, I think they're going to go with the Wildcat. Here's the handoff coming to Peters, trying to get to the edge. Nice block by Schaefer, and Peters going to get into the end zone and score as time runs out in the third quarter. Nick Peters on a 10-yard touchdown run. Great block by Schaefer that time, right on the edge. Blue Devils will go for the conversion. Two-point conversion. Tolman setting up in the shotgun. Peters goes in motion. Here's Tolman, gives it off to Scherf. Scherf tries to get to the goal line, and they rule him just short, so the two-point conversion fails. 26-8 Virginia with 12 minutes to play in our football game, and we'll have more action from MIB football field after this.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
So they give the ball to Cole Schaefer, and he'll kick off for the Blue Devils. Virginia now with a 26-8 lead over the Proctor Rails. Here comes Schaefer with the kick. Onside roller, bouncing around, it's loose, and I think the Rails got it at the 40. They did.
59 on the return recovery.
Recovered by number 59, who is not on the Proctor football roster, unfortunately. Anyways, he recovered the fumble for the Rails, and that's where Proctor will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Chakowski, handoff. This is Lindbergh carrying the ball.
Lindbergh on a run, gains a couple.
Jake Burris in on the stop for the Blue Devils. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Rails. Again, Lindbergh, the ball carrier.
Lindbergh again.
Tom Nemnich, 88 on the stop. Also Tuchel on the bottom.
3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5. Checking in now for Virginia, 51 is Ian Lukin. He's a freshman in that defensive line for Virginia. 10:55 to play in the football game. Got to give a lot of credit to this Blue Devil defense today because Proctor offensively hasn't done much except the one long run in that second quarter by Onken. Other than that, the Blue Devil defensively have come up with big play after big play here in this football game. St. Germain, the motion man. Here's Tchaikovsky throwing the ball long downfield for St. Germain. He catches it at the 35, and he's going to be taken down inside the 15-yard line. Just as I say, they haven't had an offensive play. Boy, there's a big one for the Proctor Rails. St. Germain with reception, and the Rails are in business deep in Virginia territory. Looks like the ball's down near the 12-yard line. First down from the 12. Tchaikovsky will give it off to Onken. He gets inside the 10. A lot of blue jerseys then in on the play. They'll rule it at the 8-yard line. 88 Nemenich with the play for the Blue Devils, along with some help from Burris, a few others. Second down and 8. Here's Onken again, and this time it's Riley Krenzen on the stop, along with Peters. Third down for the Rails. Looks like the ball is near the 6-yard line. Third and about 6. Looks like they got to get down near the 2. Tchaikovsky rolling, looking in the end zone, throwing the ball, and it's dropped. Dominic Jahola could not hold on to it, and it's going to be fourth down for the Rails. .908 to play in our football game. It'll be fourth down. The ball's on the 6-yard line. Looks like it's fourth and about 4. They bring a couple wideouts to the left. Here's Tchaikovsky and the Rails. Big play for them. They need to get in the end zone right here. Here's Tchaikovsky rolling left, looking under some pressure, cuts back against the grain. He gets close to the goal line. The ball came out right at the goal line. And they rule Proctor has retained possession. Looks like it's right inside the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal from inside the 1. Now under center is Tchaikovsky. Quarterback sneak. No sign yet. Still haven't seen a sign. And he's short. Boy, you can't get any closer to the goal line than where they put the ball down. Looks like probably going to go with a quarterback sneak once again, run behind that big offensive line. Tchaikovsky under center. He'll hand off to Onken, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, what a stop by Josh Stickney. It's going to be third down and goal. He may have lost even a half a yard. Third and goal with under 8 minutes to play in the football game. Now they'll go from the shotgun formation. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. And I hear a whistle. Let's see what this is all about. Dead ball, legal procedure on Proctor.
Procedure penalty against the rails. Moves them back 5.
They'll put him back to the 6-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6. Chokolski from the shotgun. St. Germain comes in motion. The handoff goes to Onken. He's tackled right along the line of scrimmage. A lot of Blue Devils in on there. Again, Stickney in on the stop for the Blue Devils, and it's going to be 4th down from the 5-yard line. Boy, they headed 1st and goal from about a foot away, and now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 5. Chokolski from the shotgun. Nobody hands off. He's controlling the ball. He's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage. Jake Burris with a defensive play. Now we've got a flag thrown in. So let's see what this is all about. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Proctor.
We have an unsportsmanlike penalty against Proctor.
And they'll march off some yardage, and Virginia will take the ball over on downs with 6:27 to play in our football game. So they'll move it out to the 26-yard line. That's where Virginia will start. 1st and 10. 6:27 to play in our football game. Virginia with a 26-8 lead over the Proctor Rails. Now McCarty will come out wide to the right. Schaefer left. Tolman from the gun. McCarty comes in motion. Handoff goes to Burris. Jake Burris cuts against the ground and gets out to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of about 6.
Picks up 6 yards. Amendola on the stop. McPhee, excuse me.
Second and 4 for the Blue Devils. Under 6 minutes to play. Tuchel gets the handoff coming to this side. Tuchel gets to the edge, and he gets taken down near the 40-yard line. It'll be a Virginia 1st down. So we watch on the replay. Blue Devils are 5 minutes and 40 seconds away from advancing to the section semifinals Saturday afternoon in Aiken. Ball's on the right hash mark. Tuchel goes in motion. Coming this way was Burris, and Jake gets just to the 40, and it'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 9. Very short gain for the Blue Devils. (26-8) Virginia over Proctor, coming up on the 5-minute mark. Gavin Dahl will check in with the next offensive play for Virginia. Aloni leads that offensive line up. Blue Devils with trips, and now Burris comes back this way, gets handoff. And Burris will take a Proctor rail with them near midfield. See where they put it down. Looks like where they're going to spot it. It'll be a 1st down, and the Blue Devils can run some more of that time off the clock. Right now they should just be running as much of that time in between plays as possible. Schultz will bring the play in. 4.5 minutes. Schaefer now will go out to the left. Nemenich is in tight on the right. Tuchel's in the slot. Now Schultz will reset and come over to the right side. Tuchel, a motion man. Handoff goes to Burris, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 77, Alex McPhee on the stop. Now we got a flag coming in. See what this is about. We got a personal foul against Virginia. So they'll march 15 yards off against the Blue Devils. Put the ball back near the 33-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 27 for Virginia.
Second down and 27 for the Blue Devils.
Or 2nd and 27. Tuchel comes in motion, gets the handoff coming this way. Carlson with the seal block on the corner. And Tuchel gets up to the 39-yard line.
Picks up about 7. And we have a timeout, Proctor.
Now Proctor is going to take their first of 3 allotted timeouts. 3:36 to play in the game. Virginia 26, Proctor 8. And we'll have more football in 1 minute.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I decided to come to Masabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Masabi with literally 0 debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Masabi story.
Here we go, back to action. Tolman running left, looking downfield, throwing the ball to Nemenich, and Tommy with the completion, and it'll set up 4th and short, or 4th and about 7 for the Blue Devils. And now Proctor will take their second timeout. They still have 1 remaining timeout. Three minutes and 23 seconds to play in our football game. Virginia with a 26-8 lead over the Proctor Rails. Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock in Aiken. The Aiken Gobblers, the number 1 seed in Section 7-3A, will take on this winner. And right now, it surely looks like it's going to be the team in the blue and white. 3:23 to play. Proctor down to 1 final timeout.
Schaefer back to punt.
4th and 6. Schaefer in punt formation.
Lindbergh back to receive.
Lindbergh is back deep to receive, standing inside his 15-yard line. High snap, but end over end punt. Lindbergh will field it and then gets hit right as he fields the ball. And Proctor will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
No gain on the return. First down, Proctor.
3 minutes, 14 seconds to play. Proctor with 1 timeout. And they need 3 scores. And again, the way this Virginia defense has played today, it's going to take a lot for them to get 3 scores. They've only had 2 big plays today. The pass and a run. The run went for the touchdown. Here's a pass, and it's incomplete. Schaefer defensively for the Blue Devils, intended for Lindbergh. It'll be second down and 10. Now Tolman comes in, and he's playing the deep safety for the Blue Devils. Schaefer and Schultz are the corners. Second down and 10. Chakowski from the shotgun, looking downfield, under some pressure. Now he's running to the right side. He's throwing the ball downfield. He tried to hit McLeod. Schaefer defensively was all over McLeod, and it'll be third and 10 for the Rails. Third down play coming from the Rails from their own 20-yard line. McLeod to the left, Lindbergh to the right. Now St. Germain goes in motion. Here's Chakowski throwing the ball long downfield for St. Germain, and he way overthrew him. And it's going to be fourth down.
Brings up a fourth down.
.256 to play in our football game. Fourth down for the Rails. St. Germain will go in motion. Chakowski short drop, throwing the ball in. It's intercepted by Peters at the 32-yard line. And Peters is going to return it inside the 10-yard line.
Brings it back to the 7-yard line. Devils take over first down.
2:48 to play in our football game, and the Blue Devils will take the ball over at the 7-yard line of the Rails. First and goal for Virginia. Now Peters comes off. They got too many men on the field, so they'll move the Blue Devils back 5 yards. First and goal from the 12-yard line for Virginia. Tolman will hand it off, a little reverse. Manning was the ball carrier, and he gets knocked down near the 15-yard line. So the Blue Devils will meet the Aiken Gobblers Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock in Aiken in the semifinals of the Section 7 3A football playoffs. Ball was handed off to Ryan Herberg, freshman who was checked in. We're under 2 minutes to play in our game.
2 yards. Brings up a third down and 17.
Third down and goal from the 17-yard line. Down to our final 95 seconds to play. Third and goal for the Blue Devils. Here's Tolman on a keeper. He gets taken down near the 12-yard line. It'll be fourth down. And we're in our final minute. Fourth down and goal from the 11-yard line. Gavin Dahl will bring the play, and I think they have to take one more snap, and it should be over. Although if they don't get a touchdown, Proctor will get the ball for at least one play. 20 seconds to go. Here's Tolman throwing the ball. He tried to hit Schaefer. It's incomplete. And with 11.8 seconds to go in our game, Proctor will take the ball over in downs, and they'll have one or two plays maybe. They still have one timeout. Ball's on the 11-yard line. And this could be the last play of the game. Handoff straight ahead. The ball carrier gets a couple yards, and the clock is going to run out, and the Virginia Blue Devils will advance with a 26-8 victory over the Proctor Rails. We'll take a minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll show you the second half scoring plays, and we'll wrap up on this Tuesday afternoon. Once again, Virginia victorious 26-8 over Proctor. And welcome back to the Mountain Iron Buell High School football field. The Virginia football team comes over to the stands over here, and they just give a salute to their parents, friends that were here watching them. A real good performance this afternoon by the Virginia Blue Devils all around, offensively and defensively. They had everything going, and they come away with a 26-8 victory over the Proctor Rails. Recapping the first half scoring, at 2:19, a 71-yard touchdown pass from Jack Tolman to Mason Carlson. Virginia led 6-0. Then at 6:40 of the second quarter, Nate Onken ran a 54-yard sprint. It was Lindbergh and Chakowski hooking up on a 2-point conversion. Proctor led. That was the only time they led this afternoon, 8-6. And then Ryan Scherf on a 1-yard run. Carlson and Tolman hooked up on the 2-point conversion. It was 14-8 at halftime. We moved to the second half. At 7:10, Mikwel Tukin scores on a 14-yard run. And let's take a look and see how this Blue Devil first score looked in the second half. Here comes Tuchel with the handoff, reads his blocking, and gets into the end zone. And the Blue Devils had a 20-8 lead, 2-point conversion failed. And then here comes Nick Peters on a 10-yard run. Nice block, seal block by Cole Schaefer. 2-point conversion failed, making our final score 26-8 this afternoon here at the MIB football field. So with the victory, the Blue Devils go to 4-3 on the season. Proctor finishes their season at 1-6. Virginia now will move on and play in Aiken Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. Well, that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed our live stream today at MasabiCommunityTV.com. It was fun bringing you all the action. Darwin Aller on the camera and the clock. Steve Rockala, Terry Hardica, our producer and director. I'm Bob Cohn, the play-by-play. Once again, victorious Blue Devils this afternoon. Virginia 26 and Proctor 8. Good afternoon, everyone.